Ms Diskin here again, and this is the second video of our metamorphosis. So our caterpillars have now turned into chrysalides, and one of them is called a chrysalis and two is a chrysalide. So they've been in their chrysalis now for 2 days, and I'm just going to attempt to show you how to move them into the chrysalis station and then lift them into the net. So this is a very delicate thing to do because they don't like being moved, and you might see them shaking their heads a bit because sometimes they do this to try and defend themselves and scare away other creatures. Okay, so I'm going to try and lift them now really carefully into this station, and we have to turn them on their sides. So you can see they actually have some really lovely golden colours on the side of them. And I'm just going to put the jar away over there for a minute, and then we're going to tip them on. See, this one is moving. He's trying to tell us to stop and go away. He doesn't like being moved around. Feels a little bit creepy. And we're going to keep going. So he's knocking, telling us to go away, leave me alone. Okay, so we have that wedged in there. And we just leave them settle for a minute. Now there's some stuff here called frass, which is their waste product, and some silk, so we need to remove this, because if we don't remove this it can stop them from opening their wings later on. Okay, so it's kind of tricky to get it off, so I'm just going to use the tweezers. Okay, that guy is really cross with us, like he doesn't want us to be going near him. It's okay, little guy. So we're going to take all that stuff, nasty stuff away, and then they will be able to get out much more easily. If we left the frass and silk on, they would get all caught up and it can deform their wings. So now I'm going to try and carefully lift them in here. Okay. And you can see them there, so hopefully he'll calm down soon. And there's one other little fella at the bottom of the jar, and you can actually see the wings inside that one. They're quite see-through. So I'm going to turn the camera off and lift him in gently onto this piece of tissue. So they're going to stay in there for another couple of days, and when they are ready they will start to shed their last skin. That'll be their actual 5th skin, and then they will come onto the side here of the net. So we're going to leave them in here for a few days up on a high shelf so nobody bothers them, and then when they decide to come out they will attach themselves onto the side of the net and pump their wings really hard to get the blood in their bodies to go up into their wings. And then they'll put out their proboscis, which is their tongue that they use as a straw to drink nectar. When the proboscis comes out at first, it's actually split in two. So they have to pump their wings really hard, and then they have to wait for the proboscis to join together like a straw. It fuses together, and once that's done, they'll be ready to fly away. So see you soon for our release.